Well, greetings to you. I couldn't help sniggering a little bit when I saw the Chancellor's pre-budget little speechlet, where she's blaming absolutely everybody but herself.
That feeling, shared by millions of people across the country, that the economy isn't working as it should. Alongside the budget this month, the Office of Budget Responsibility, the UK's public finance watchdog, will set out the conclusions of their review of the supply side of the UK economy. I will not preempt those conclusions, but it is already clear that the productivity performance that we inherited from the last government is weaker than previously thought. For a long time, commentators have talked about Britain's productivity puzzle. But it's not a puzzle. The causes of our economic underperformance are well understood. The chronic stop-go cycle of public investment has left us with roads full of potholes, high energy prices, and unstable conditions for vital business investment in skills and technology. And long-term failure to invest in our regions has built growth on a narrow base. The truth is that previous governments have not adequately faced up to these challenges. Too often, political convenience has been prioritised over economic imperative. The decision to pursue a policy of austerity after the financial crisis dealt a hammer blow to our economy, and hard decisions put off again and again. And then a rushed and ill-conceived Brexit that brought further disruption, as businesses trying to trade were faced with extra costs and extra paperwork.
It's fascinating. It looked like, I now imagine how my father must have felt when I entered his study with great trepidation before my report was due, to explain how everybody was against me, and it was absolutely appalling, and really I'd had a really rotten time of it, and it was terrible because my report really was going to be pretty bad, just to prepare the way. Didn't cut the mustard with them, of course. But the fact of the matter is really it's the amount of bullshit she talks. Now, I don't know whether she actually believes the bullshit or she's just bullshitting us because it's part of her great strategic plan, which is put a globalist government into number 10 Downing Street and Parliament and all the rest of it, which is pretty well what they've managed to achieve so far. She's blaming Brexit. Well, you know, I spent most of my life as a strategic economist in the City of London in one form or another, majorly pension management and stuff like that. Brexit has almost nothing to do with the economy at all. It never has. And if you looked at the numbers, if you looked at the percentages of actually how many people were dependent in the economy on the European Union trade, it was less than it was in 1972, 1973. And that's just so you can look up the numbers yourself. So it's got absolutely nothing to do with anything. The economist, the butcher, the baker, the candlestick maker, the cab driver, the pub down the road, etc., etc., etc. That's the economy. Most of it is internal. Very, very few people ever had anything whatsoever to do with selling anything to the Europeans because they never bought very much of us. So that's absolute nonsense, and it's pathetic. And what she needs to concentrate on, which any Yorkshire housewife would do, and that is say, where can I cut the spending? Chancellor, you have to cut spending. You don't seem to get it, and chancellors before you never seem to get it. Or you go right back to Ken Clarke, who didn't get it. You have to cut spending. It's like any household, any small business. If you're spending more than the revenue, you're going to go broke sooner or later, and we're slowly going broke. And the funny thing is, you can do it without sacking a single policeman, doctor, or nurse, or anyone else. You can stop sending money abroad. Stop sending money abroad. Stop sending money to the Ukraine. Stop unaudited foreign aid. Stop it all. Stop the waste. Stop your quangos. My wife is coming up now to 65, but she's not going to get a pension until she's 67, and not even then. She's worked all her life. Stop 4-star hotels for illegal immigrants. Build a compound and send them back. It isn't difficult. I could do it in just a couple of weeks. You've got to stop spending. The answer isn't more taxation, because raising taxation percentages doesn't increase revenue. You stupid little lady. Everybody's got to understand higher taxation doesn't mean higher revenue. Do the numbers.
It's most helpful, and then of course I automatically share it with you. So surprise, won't cost you anything. Thank you very much.